Where's Quark? He does know we're in the robotics lab today, doesn't he?
Sorry I'm late. I got lost.
But you've got a map of the school. Even ExoMars rovers don't get as lost as often as you, Quark. Now, what do we normally do when we get lost?
Ask for directions?
When I got lost, I gave my mum a quick call on my mobile and I described the area where I was and she told me how to get home.
Sensible suggestions, but the ExoMars rover can't get help from other people as easily.
Why not? Why can't the scientist on Earth control its directions and drive it around?
Well, for starters, a message from Mars can take 20 minutes to arrive. That's hardly a quick call. And there are only 1 or 2 opportunities to communicate each day. Basically, the ExoMars rover has to look after itself most of the time, and that includes most of the navigation.
I hope it's got a map then.
It's got more than a map. In fact, the ExoMars rover will be one of the most independent robots ever built for space exploration. Once it's got the target location, it can even choose its own route.
Choose its own route? That sounds like a living thing. How does it make decisions like that?
Its navigation system uses 3D cameras on top of a mast that helps it to see in much the same way as we do.
Cool. So the cameras are like eyes?
In a way, the cameras map the safest and fastest route to a target destination, as well as keeping an eye on the rover itself. The images are used to make a map and plot a safe route. Of course, as it travels, the terrain will change, so every moment that the rover is travelling, it's answering the following questions. Where am I? What's in front of me? Where do I need to go? What's the best route? How's my driving? It creates maps that highlight areas where there may be risks and areas where it will be safer to travel. It plots a safe route metre by metre and sets off.
The ground is seriously rocky and hilly on Mars. How does it stay upright?
Good question, Stats. Check out the wheels. So this is how the ExoMars rover gets around. It has 6 wheels, each made of titanium. Each wheel can be steered independently and even pivoted, made to rise and fall, which means it can stay level no matter how rocky or soft the ground.
That is cool. But it's not going very fast.
Well, it's better to be slow and steady.
That's right. The ExoMars rover can travel at a maximum speed of 2 centimetres per second on the flat, and over a day could travel up to 70 metres per day when navigating itself. It's expected to travel up to 4 kilometres over the duration of the mission. Not bad for a robot all on its own.
And almost as fast as Quark.
Deep Space High, Destination Mars. With support from the UK Space Agency. Find out more at funkidslive.com/space.